Good morning and welcome to another bite-sized edition of the Betting Connection podcast. My name's Chris and I'm here again to break down our weekly pod that we recorded on Friday. Yesterday I broke it down to Saturday's matches and today I'm breaking it down to Sunday's matches. Yesterday was a great day. Our two official picks both won. Nottingham Forest and Wolves both getting the job done at even money or better. So that was nice. The two leans didn't come home. Unfortunately, mines were winning and got a red card and allowed Freiburg back into the game. Even after they got back to 1-1 with 10 men, Freiburg equalised. Mines actually went back in front. So I thought maybe they could just hold on, but it finished 2-2. As if you listened yesterday, you would have known I wasn't mad for it anyway because they weren't the best price at 1.85. I thought it was a little bit low, and it's always frustrating when a red card alters a match. But and also Everton, the romantic in me that just felt that David Moyes might get his wicked way against West Ham, did finish a draw, but like I say, both leans, two official picks in. And today we've got another two official picks and another two leans. So without further ado, let's get tucked into them. So the official picks actually come in the way of doubles today. And we'll start off in Italy. And the double that we have is for Napoli and AS Roma. So, yeah, we fancy two favourites in this one. And, yeah, both me and Rob, when we recorded on Friday, liked this. And, well, it's not much to say, really. Napoli are second in the league, playing Venezia, who are second bottom in the league. Napoli, not the best form right now, to be honest. They did win last week, though, against Fiorentina, so they might have just got back on track. And other than that, they were getting a few draws before that. They lost away at Como, but they did get a home draw with Inter Milan. They drew away at Lazio. They drew away at AS Roma as well. They've beaten Juventus and Atalanta in the last 8 matches. So they've had quite a hard run. And now they're playing someone of a little less quality in second from bottom and fancy them to back up their win last week against Fiorentina with another one today. Venezia, they're a team that also get quite a few draws. They have managed to get, the odd result, especially at home. But mostly they've played kind of middle level teams. They did get a draw at home to Lazio with their last home match. But the other times they were tested against the better teams, they lost at home to Inter Milan, Atalanta and AS Roma. And other than that, they've not really been tested against teams in the top 8 or 9. So, yeah, I think Napoli are just a cut above. Napoli are not really struggling with any injuries. So, yeah, fancy Napoli to get the job done. And AS Roma, well, they're playing at home to Cagliari. AS Roma are the form team in the league, number 1 form team. And yeah, we just expect that to continue. They're beating teams up. My only concern on this one is they did play on Thursday night with 10 men for the majority of the match, so there might be some tiredness in the legs. And I probably would have been more cautious if they were playing away from home today. But they are home, back in front of their fans. They will be disappointed by going out in the Europa League, especially as they got on that early red card. But they should deal with a Cagliari team that have only won 2 matches away from home all season, and they're to teams currently in the bottom 4. They generally lose away. They've got a couple of away draws to big teams, but I think with the form that AS Roma are in, they'll just be too strong. And yeah, let's back the double at 2.35. The other official pick is a double in the French league, and we are going with Brest. Now, Brest are, they had their fantastic season last year. And look, it's not been as spectacular this year. They're sitting around mid-table, but they're playing Reims today. And Reims are a team that have lost 6 in a row. So they're in terrible, terrible form. And Brest, I just always liked them as a home team. Even this season where it's not been as good as last year, they've still been very consistent at home. Even in the Champions League, they still got some good home results. So they tend to do the business at home. They Brest lost at home to PSG, Marseille and Nice, who are all currently in the top 4. Other than that, they're unbeaten at home, winning most of them. They've won 7 of their 9 other matches, drawing the other 2. And I expect them to beat a Reims team. Like I say, lost 6 in a row, lost their last 3 away on the bounce. So we're going to go with the home team here. And we're going to double that up with PSG. PSG, well, team of the moment, right? So they were absolutely fantastic against Liverpool in both legs. Playing Marseille. Now, normally, you would look at this and think top 2, that's a game you'd probably steer away from. Big game. But I don't know. I've just got to keep backing PSG. They're just scoring goals for fun. And Marseille, obviously they're second place. They're having a good season, but they haven't played. When they've played a top team, the only other team right at the top they've played is Nice. So they've not played Monaco, they've not played Lille, and they've not played PSG away from home yet. So, they haven't really had the hardest away run. They've still got some of the harder games to play. And PSG actually just have a fantastic record against Marseille. They've won 8 of the last 10 meetings, including the last 6 in a row, and the last 5, they haven't even conceded a goal. So, yeah, we're just going to back PSG and continue to surf this wave with them, and we're going to double that up, and you can also find that double at a little bit more, 2.4. Okay, so the 2 doubles there are the 2 official picks. The leans that we have today are, so in the Dutch division, it is a lean and it's just a feeling, and it's for FC Twente to beat Feyenoord. I'm not 100% convinced that Robin van Persie is even a good coach. There's no evidence to suggest that he is, and I think Feyenoord have hired him as a romantic hire. He was doing a very average or worse job at Heerenveen before, and he managed to luck out with this job opportunity. So yeah, just a feeling. I wouldn't go mad on this. Maybe make it as part of a fun acca. But we're saying that I'm going to say that FC Twente to beat Feyenoord, and just FC Twente are just a really solid home team. They're unbeaten all season at home. So, yeah, just going to go with them to beat Feyenoord, who haven't won away from home in 4 matches. And Rob had a slightly different play on this as well. If you didn't want to go all in on the 20 win, you could go. He fancies there's not going to be many goals in the game. So he was suggesting that you could play the double chance on FC Twente. So FC Twente or the draw, and under 3.5 goals gets you better than even money. Or just simply without any match result, under 2.5 goals, also at just better than even money. FC Twente for the win, just on its own, is 2.20. So they're the plays that we like for that match. And the last lean is in the Bundesliga for Leverkusen to beat Stuttgart. Again, just a lean. Just really, I mean, Leverkusen are not out of this title race. Especially as Bayern Munich are stumbling a little bit. They lost last week to Bochum. They drew yesterday away at Union Berlin. And yeah, so Leverkusen will want to turn around a terrible week. They lost at home last week. They then got knocked out of the Champions League resoundingly by Bayern Munich. So they will want to turn around their bad week, get their fortunes back on track. And look, they're still in the title race. If they win this match, they will be 6 points behind Bayern Munich. And still all to play for. So Stuttgart have had a very average season. They haven't followed up their great season last year. And Leverkusen are still unbeaten away from home. They haven't lost all season away from home. And they haven't lost to Stuttgart in 9 matches. Okay, there are a few draws in there, but Stuttgart generally do not win this fixture home or away. So we're going to back Leverkusen. But again, just a lean. So they're the plays for Sunday, guys. Have a great day. Let's hope for some fantastic matches. There's also the Carabao Cup final today and some Premier League action as well. Have a fantastic day, whatever you do. Let us know in the comments what you're betting, what you like, what you don't like. And ciao for now.